Hi Life Church, today we're going to be looking at Psalm 19 and oh my goodness what a psalm. I have loved spending time with it over the last couple of days. It really inspires worship and I would just encourage you to spend a couple of minutes today reading it through once or twice and letting it soak in. Psalms in three main parts, and the first looks at how all of creation is the handiwork of God and reflects his majesty. The heavens declare the glory of the Lord, it starts, and it goes on to give a pen portrait of how the skies display God's greatness. I love how even 3,000 years later, the imagery David uses is still so evocative and so relevant. He's used the imagery of the skies, but wherever we are, we can see how creation reflects God's majesty, whether that's the vibrant colours of the trees in autumn, whether it's the gorgeous sunshine we've been having over the last few days. We don't have to look too far to be able to see God in our environment. The second part looks at how God's rules and righteousness reflect his majesty. The ordinances of the Lord are true and righteous and are to be desired more than gold. I'm not sure at the moment that we think that rules should be desired more than gold. They're quite restrictive and they feel quite confusing. But you know what? Having just meditated on creation, David's not up for spoiling his worshipful mood. And he takes us on a journey celebrating the law, statutes and commandments of God. The final part of the psalm is David's, and I suppose our, response to the first two parts. Cleanse me from secret faults and keep me from presumptuous sins. This isn't a woe is me lament. It's not about, God, your character and creation are so great and I am so sinful and unworthy. I think actually this final section is really key. David's saying, I want to reflect your glory just like creation does, but I need your help to make me righteous, God. So as we meditate today on God's creation and his character, let's use them to inspire us to reflect him more clearly. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight, O Lord. Amen.